Okay, so this is one of my Toyota Corolla speakers, and as you can probably tell, it has the original OEM connector. And I want to be reusing it with my car because, hey, the speakers that I bought for my car absolutely suck at delivering good sound quality because of the stupid amp, and it's not powerful enough, and the signal to noise ratio is not the same on the new speakers as the one that are in the back of the car. So basically I have two terminals here in the back where I'm going to be soldering some spade connectors, some male spade connectors, so that I can come with the new female spade connectors that I installed on a new piece of wire that I hooked up to the original car harness. So this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be installing those spade connectors on that speaker. So what we're going to do, we're going to poke two holes right here in the actual plastic frame. And I'm going to be using my handy DeWalt drill for that, like this. And we're going to be drilling holes here and here. So I'll do that and I'll be right back with you. I'm going to have to put the phone down, but I'll show you what it does after. One other thing that I wanted to show you, that I'm trying to drill the hole so it falls in the middle of this. I don't want to be hitting one of those plastic walls right here. So I'm trying to drill in between. Now, I also have to warn you, be careful when you get in between those two pieces. You want to put less pressure because when this comes out, you don't want to be hitting the back of the paper cone. So you have to be very careful when you get there. And we're going to start over and do another hole right beside it right here. Okay, so we're done. We have two holes that are poking through right there, you see. We need to know which one of those two connections is the positive side and which one is the negative side, because we want to make sure that we wire these properly to our car stereo. So the way you can test that, you take those test clips, right? Those wires with test clips. Mine have a small flat piece on the end, but you can get those with two alligator clips. It doesn't matter. And we're going to clip this right here to the terminal. And we're going to do the same with the other one. And we're going to use one of those 1.5 volt cells. It can be AA, AAA, or in my case, it's a bunch of old seed batteries that I took out of my garbage bin. And I was going to throw these out, but they have enough power to do the test that I want to do. So we're going to be flipping that speaker over. And we're going to be touching the positive to one side and the negative to the other one. And I believe this is the positive, so I'm going to be putting the positive of the battery on this side and the negative on this side, and the cone should come out. And when the cone is coming out, we know that we're right with our polarity. But if the cone doesn't, well, we know we don't have the polarity right. So the fact that the cone is pulling outward when I connect the positive to this side means the green is the actual positive. So the side that has the small notch in it, in the connector, and the other one is the negative. So now that we know that, we can actually take that speaker and put the red wire where the green one is connected and the black wire where the blue one is connected. So for this, I'm going to be using this wire right here. I believe it's a 16 gauge wire. I'm going to cut a small piece, maybe this long, and I'll be right back. So this is the piece of wire that I cut. I also stripped both ends with wire stripper. And now we have the spade connector, and that is 14 gauge, and I'm going to be crimping this to one side. Okay, so now that we have that piece crimped to the end, we're going to actually seek one of the holes right here in the frame. And that's the negative. We're going through basically through the interior. And this is going to be bending. And we can use a pair of tweezers for that, but we're going to be bending this basically right there. And we're going to be using some solder and solder it right there. This is what we're going to do. And we're going to do the same for the positive one. So I'll do that. I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the final result. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. Is it working? Of course it is. And this is exactly what I'm going to be reinstalling on my Toyota Corolla 2014.